Hello, Father John here. This is my first attempt at communicating in a different way to the parishioners and to anybody who wants to listen using video. So although we cannot gather together as a community, hopefully there'll be new ways in which we communicate while this goes on. But my prayers are with you all, and I still feel very close when I celebrate Mass, that when we celebrate Mass, the whole church is gathered. And I'm very conscious that the parish is gathered spiritually, if not physically. So nonetheless, I was going to give a message for the fourth Sunday of Lent. And being Mother's Day, just to say a little bit about my mother. My mother, who's 88 years old, yesterday she discovered a bag of groceries on her front doorstep. And inside was a card from her next door neighbours. And it said, "If there is anything you need, we are only next door. Please contact us." And they left their phone number there as well. Well, my mother has all her family in touch with her, so she'll be fine, please God. But what a wonderful gesture. An act of great kindness. And that's a kind of gesture that's been repeated up and down the land in neighbourhoods all around the world. There was even a packet of toilet rolls in there too. While at this time of darkness and crisis, there is much hardship. There is anxiety and sickness and total upheaval of our normal routines. It is also potentially a time of enlightenment to rediscover the important things in life. We see in today's Gospel, and do please read the readings from today, because they're wonderful readings for the fourth Sunday of Lent. You can find them online somewhere or in your lectionary or missal. But in the Gospel today, we hear that the man who was born blind can now see. And not only physically, but also spiritually. He recognizes the one who is the source of that healing and enlightenment. He recognizes Jesus first as a good man, then as a prophet, and eventually as the Son of God. And that's the path of faith for so many people. They're attracted to Jesus because he's good, but then realizes that he's a great teacher and a great prophet. And then, please God, they recognize him as who he is, as the Son of God. Jesus Christ is the one who enlightens the eyes of the soul. And he helps us to see as God sees. As we heard in the first reading, when Samuel chooses the least likely candidate to be king, which was David, the Lord says to Samuel, "God does not see as you see. You look at appearances. God, however, looks into the heart." And St. Paul in the second reading teaches us, "Be children of the light, for the effects of the light are seen in complete goodness, right living, and truth." And he goes on to say, "Wake up from your sleep, rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you." This is a time of darkness and pain. But in the darkness, may the light of Christ shine upon us, that we may be enlightened, to help us see as God sees, to grow in care and concern for our neighbour, especially those who are most in need, and that we have time to rediscover anew some of the important things in life, like family, friends, and faith. Wake up from your sleep, rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. God bless you.